Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel into another video. I'm gonna do a little weekend in my life, so come along with me. It's gonna be a fitness fun-filled weekend. So hello, I'm about to go on my run. I'm doing an 8K tempo session with a lot of quick kilometers, under 5 minutes a kilometer. I just finished warming up and I'm ready to go. This is my outfit. Lululemon shorts. These are the fast and free ones. They have a huge slit on the side. They're very comfortable for speed work. Energy sports bra. I am wearing these are my race shoes for my half, so I'm gonna wear these. I haven't actually ran in them yet, so I'm pretty excited to take them out. I already know I love these because I have them in a different color and a smaller size. These are actually like a literal size and a half bigger than my normal size. So they have a lot of extra toe room, so I will not be losing any toenails during my half marathon. Then I just got my spy belt on to keep my phone in. Headphones are Shox Open Fit headphones, my favorite. Some sunnies that are polarized. I always wear these ones. They're by Mars Quest. They're like pink clear ones. They're my favorite for running. So yeah, let's go do this speed session. I am sore. My legs, I trained legs yesterday and then we went for a 16-kilometer bike ride. So I'm feeling sore, but it's fine. We're gonna have a good time and let's go crush this workout. It's gonna be a hot and sweaty one, okay? It's gonna be hot, it's gonna be sweaty, but we got it. We got it. Ready to go. Let's go. I am back from my run, freshly showered. I put in just some hair products. I'm gonna air dry my hair. I've been air drying my hair for the last like 2 weeks, basically. Every time I wash it, mainly because I'm just super lazy in the summer. I like to say it's for another reason, but honestly that is the main reason. But we finished our run, as you guys would have seen. Or did I talk about my distance? I did like 8K, it was like 8.4K. But it was basically tempo work, which I have like a love-hate relationship with. I love it because it's fun and it's like something different than just your standard run. Like it keeps things interesting when you're doing tempo stuff, but I hate it because it's hard. So I basically had a 2-kilometer warm up, which I did at around like 6:20 a kilometer, not too fast. 2 kilometers warm up, which I did at 6:20. Then you go directly into 2 kilometers at a 5-minute per kilometer pace. So I did 2 of those. Then I got a 2-minute rest where I just walked. So I had a little rest moment. And then I knew I was going into my quick kilometers, which I wanted to do pretty fast. So for the next kilometer, I did it at around a 4:45, 4:40 pace. And then I got another basically 1.5 minute rest. And then I thought, you know what, let's push this last kilometer. Let's go for it. So I did like a 4:17 kilometer, which was really hard. Like by the end of that, I was like, oh, I am gassed. I am exhausted. So I did that, good times. Then I got another 1.5 minute break. And then I thought for some reason, even though the math was not mathing, that I would have a 1 kilometer cool down, when in reality, I had a 2-kilometer cool down. So I took that at around like a 6-minute pace, 6:20, I think. Just slow and easy to like bring my heart rate back down and just kind of like chill out after doing all of those fast kilometers. And that was my morning run workout. The tempo session is officially complete and I have completed week 5 of half marathon training, which is crazy that we've already done like over a month of training. Like how did that happen so quickly? I am obviously in month 2 of half marathon training now, and it's just going to keep getting progressively harder and longer runs. The runs are going to be getting crazy. They're gonna get crazy. I already looked at some of my schedule and I saw that like in another month, I think it is, that I have a literal half marathon in my training plan. Like I'm literally running a half to train for the half. So that's going to be interesting. Like the long runs definitely intimidate me. I am glad that I'm doing this training in the summer because I find I'm way more motivated to like get out there and exercise because it's nice out and sunny and it's not that cold, and like if I go early in the morning it's fine. But man, my last half, like trying to train when it was freezing cold was just the worst. So I do like that part of it. It's very nice to not have it be terrible weather. I had a good time on my run this morning, honestly. Like I feel like it was really fun and I enjoyed it. I felt good today, but I am excited to just chill for the rest of the weekend. I don't really have any major workouts planned. I am going to do a Pilates class tomorrow morning because my friend Tanae is teaching it. She just started doing mat Pilates in Toronto at Period Wellness, I think is what it's called. It's basically like a Pilates studio downtown. It's on King Street, and she started doing mat classes there on Saturday mornings, and I'm very excited to go because she's a really good Pilates instructor. And the last time I went, my legs were literally shaking, so I'm sure I'm gonna get my ass kicked again. She said that tomorrow's is gonna be ballet inspired, which intimidates me. I'm like, ballet inspired? Your girl is not a ballerina. I'm just putting on a little bit of makeup, and then I'm gonna take Millie for a little mini walk so she's good. I have some work calls this afternoon. I have a work call at 1 p.m., which I'm like a little nervous about. I feel like there's nothing really to be nervous about because I kind of am going in already knowing, because my manager has already had like a little call with them, so she knows and told me like what is going on. But like at the same time, I just always get nervous for work calls. I'm sure everybody understands that, but like getting on like a Zoom or something, it just makes me so nervous. Once I'm on there, I'm fine. So yeah, I'm doing my makeup to make myself feel more put together for the day. I'm gonna contour for once. I'm gonna use this Face Trace Contour Stick by Westman Atelier in the shade Biscuit. And I'm gonna use this to just contour around my face, get myself looking all snatched. I'm gonna do under the jaw, cheekbones. Also, F1 this weekend, very excited. Does anybody else here watch F1? Because I don't know, I never saw myself being like a race car fan, but we obviously started watching the show on Netflix. That's what kind of started the whole thing. We watched the show, we were like, oh my God, this is so good. And then me and Jay both were just like, should we watch an F1 race? And that sparked the entire thing. And now we literally watch every single one. Like Silverstone, I think it's what it's called, or it's the British Grand Prix is this weekend. And like, I'm excited. Like, who knew? I literally will watch qualifying and then watch the race on the Sunday, and I'm very excited about it. I feel like it is really, there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of stuff that like goes on behind the scenes, and it's just so interesting to watch. Right now, there's like all this talk about if Max Verstappen is gonna go on to Mercedes, because apparently Mercedes wants him, and what that means for George. Like, there's just all of the F1 drama, and I am here for it. The new book series that I have been reading, because I am literally obsessed with it. Well, it's a standalone as of right now. I'm sure it's going to be a series. I'm obsessed with it. And I also ordered another book because I think I'm back into my fantasy era. I'm in my fantasy era again, which I'm very excited about because I love fantasy Chels. You know, she's a good time. And whenever I'm like in my fantasy era, I feel like I'm like thriving, you know, when I'm enjoying fantasy books. So I have another book that I've ordered that I'm going to read after I finish this one on my Kindle. And I ordered the physical copy, and you know that it's serious when I'm ordering the physical copy of a book, because that means it's a serious fantasy series. Because I have this thing with fantasy series, like if they're supposed to be really good, if they're like epic fantasies, that I need to own the physical copies. Like, I can't read an epic fantasy series that's huge on my Kindle. I just refuse. So we have the hardcover edition en route. I'm a little nervous because the series is huge. It's like 16 books, which is massive in total. It's like a whole universe that they're all tied together. If you can guess what it is before I mention it, probably tomorrow, comment down below. All right, contouring is done. I'm gonna do some blush now. Obviously using my Rode Pocket Blush in the shade Toasted Teddy, which is my ride or die favorite. If I could only pack one blush for the summer, like this would 100% be the color that I would pick, because I just feel like it suits my skin tone really well. Like it's like the most natural flush for me, so I love it. And I always apply some on my forehead as well, and my nose. Okay, what else is going on here? Ugh. Every time I like sit to film, I don't know why my back starts hurting. I feel like I'm like slouching or something. I'm just gonna do a little lip liner because my lips are looking quite pale, which I don't like. I love this lip liner from Makeup Forever. It's in the shade Versatile Chestnut, and it's like a very warm, kind of like brownie red color. It's great for like a sunburnt lip kind of look. It's very natural, but like pretty. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna do eyeshadow. Where's my little brush? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna take just the Armani eye tint in the shade 22M. This is like the best everyday eye tint. It's just like a really nice classic brown. So I'll just apply this on my eyelids. It's just like the easiest eyeshadow ever, and it actually lasts. Like as someone who has oilier eyelids, this will stay on. And it just kind of gives you like that little bit of color, which I feel like I need on my eyes. Like it just does a lot. A little does a lot, you know? And then I'll just apply a little bit of eyeliner. It's my go-to. I use this YSL waterproof eye pencil in the shade 2, which is like a chocolate brown. I'll do my waterline underneath, and then I make a little flick and like wing it out with the brush side, and that's all I do. Like so. My eyes are watering today for some reason. Why am I crying? Okay, I'm gonna curl my eyelashes, apply a little bit of mascara. I feel like on the daily I don't really wear mascara, but because I have a meeting today, I'm gonna put some on so I look a little bit more put together. Especially considering my hair is still wet. I feel like I need to go on a walk just to dry my hair. For mascara, I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Telescopic Lift in black brown. Oh, hi Millie, did you just emerge from your slumber? Hi. Hi, baby. Oh, yes. We're gonna go outside. Do you want to go outside? Whoa, big yawn. Just rubbing herself all over the couch, and that's why my sofa is covered in dog hair. Makeup is basically done, so I'm gonna call it here so I can go and walk Millie. I have my meeting in like an hour, but we're basically ready. Hair just needs a little bit more drying, but it's fine. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I am currently walking to Period Wellness to do my friend Tanae's Pilates class. So come along. It should be really fun and hard. Honestly, I'm really sore from just like a busy week of training, but I'm ready for Pilates. So. We are currently at Cherry Beach Dog Park with Millie, which is her favorite place ever.
Show off her fuzzy ass.
Fuzzy butt there on the move. But she literally loves this dog park. She gets so excited when she knows we're coming here. You can bring your dog here and like they can swim in the lake, which is nice. And it's a pretty big like lap around, so.
It's a big, yeah, it's the best dog park.
Definitely. It was quite busy though. We did like 3 laps of the parking lots to get a spot, but we managed to get one. So we're gonna try and enjoy the day here as long as we can.
A half an hour.
Yeah, at least an hour. I'm definitely getting ice cream after this.
Oh, yeah?
From the ice cream thing. What about you?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. Gotta get the ice cream. And we gotta let this fuzzy butt dry off a little bit.
I know.
Me.
And then we're gonna get pizza later.
Oh, are we? It's been decided.
No, what about, I don't know.
I'm down as long as it's Prince Street pizza.
We'll see.
Anyways, let's enjoy our day. Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. I'm continuing on the vlog today and maybe for next couple days. I didn't vlog as much on Sunday. Well, really basically nothing because I had a raging headache for the entire day. We had like a really hot day. And in the morning we went to Othership, which is like a sauna. And I think I just made myself super dehydrated or something. I don't know what was going on, but I literally had the worst headache all day long. It was terrible. It didn't go away really at all until I just went to bed and woke up, and now it's gone, thank God. But it's Monday. Hello, happy Monday. I am not working out today. I'm taking a day off again just because yesterday obviously I had like a raging headache. So I'm like, maybe I should take a day off from working out. Maybe I should just let myself rest a bit. So we're not working out today, but I am gonna go to the mall. I haven't gone to the mall in so long and I just like feel like going. I kind of want to try on a pair of eyeglasses at Lens Crafters. I'm gonna see if they have them there. They're like the Miu Miu ones. I've been looking at them online, but I feel like glasses are so dependent on the person that I want to try them on to see what they look like on my face. So we're gonna go to the mall. I also want to go to Indigo, probably look around, see if there's any new books I want to get. I'm just in a book era right now. I've been reading a lot actually, which I'm very proud of. I'll talk to you guys about some of the books that I'm reading and that are on my TBR, and maybe I'll buy some books. I shouldn't buy any physical copies because literally we have no room, but I'm also kind of tempted to buy some. So let's go to the mall. Okay, I made it to the mall. If you're gonna come to the Eaton Center, the best time to come is the morning because it's the only time that it's not an absolute insanity, crazy busy. So let's go try on the glasses first to get that out of the way, and then we can go look at some books. Right, I am back. So I wanted to share with you guys some books that I got. So this is my current TBR, and then also a little bit about the book that I'm reading right now. So first we'll do my TBR. So this is the first book that I got, which I am very excited about. This is like a classic fantasy series, which is by Robin Hobb. There's 16 books in the world altogether. And excuse me. And this is the starting point, which is the Assassin's Apprentice. This version of the book is just beautiful, and whenever they have like very beautiful covers editions, I'm like, I need that in my life. So this one again is the Assassin's Apprentice. It's the first book in the Farsi trilogy, which is the first little trilogy in the world, and it follows Fitz, I believe. Fitz Chivalry Farsi and his mysterious friend the Fool. So it should be quite interesting. I've heard good things, mixed reviews kind of. Some people say it's a bit slow to start, but once you're in it, like, you are so in it. So I'm very excited to start this series. And then another book that is a new release that I just picked up, and I didn't realize at first that this is like a story about a vampire, I believe, which I love vampire books. This one is by V.E. Schwab, and she has wrote some of my favorite books ever. I believe it's the same author as The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. So I'm very excited to read this one. I've heard very good things about it, and it seems like it's going to be amazing. So it says, this is a story about hunger. 1532, Santo Domenico de la Calzada. A young girl grows up wild and wily. Her beauty is only outmatched by the dreams of escape, but Maria knows she can only ever be a prize or a pawn in the games played by men. When an alluring stranger offers an alternative path, Maria makes a desperate choice. She vows to have no regrets. This is a story about love. 1827, London. A young woman lives an idyllic but cloistered life on her family's estate until a moment of forbidden intimacy sees her shipped off to London. Charlotte's tender heart and seemingly impossible wishes are swept away by an invitation from a beautiful widow, but the price of freedom is higher than she could ever imagined. And this is a story about rage. 2019, Boston. College was supposed to be her chance to be someone new. That's why Alice moved halfway across the world, leaving her old life behind. But after an out-of-character one-night stand leaves her questioning her past, her present, and her future, Alice throws herself into the hunt for answers and revenge. This is a story about life, how it ends, and how it starts. I feel like this is going to be so interesting. So I'm very, very, very excited to start this one as well. And then I'm currently reading A Shield of Sparrows, which is another kind of like fantasy romance book, but it's so good so far. I am halfway through and I was hooked basically from the very beginning. I love the way that the characters are written. I immediately liked the main character, which I find sometimes if they make the main character like insufferable, I cannot deal with it. Well, this main character, I really like her personality. I'm already rooting for her, and I like the little romance that's going on. It's definitely like a slow burn, enemies to lovers kind of situation. Romance, fantasy world is definitely like a new style of fantasy world. There deals with a lot of like monsters. So far, so good. I'm really enjoying it. And it's like quick pace to read, which is what I look for. Like I hate a book that drags on, which I feel like I am gonna get with the Farsi trilogy until I get farther into it. But right now I'm just absolutely loving this book. I cannot recommend it enough if you're looking for like a really good fantasy book that's gonna like draw you in immediately. So yeah, those are my current reads and books that's going on right now. And yeah, I just thought I would share with you guys. I haven't shared books in so long, so these are my next TBRs. Very excited about them. And that's how we're doing. I did try on a bunch of glasses, as you guys would have seen. The only problem was I really wanted to try on those Miu Miu ones, but the size was too big. They didn't have the smaller size for me to try on, and they also only had them in black, and I don't suit black sunglasses. So that was kind of hard, but anyways, I tried on a bunch. I don't know. We're gonna think on it and see which ones I end up going with. But I would like a pair of glasses that I feel like I want to wear all the time, because I am like basically never wearing them, which is not good. So yeah, any hoot. Just thought I would update you guys on that. Barely in the mall. I didn't even look in any clothing stores. I literally went just to Indigo after I went to the eyeglasses store, and then I walked home and I got a coffee, which was bomb. Love an iced coffee on a summer's day. There's nothing better. There's nothing better. Anyways, I'm gonna take a slight break from work because I do need to get some editing done and also get my video ready for tomorrow. But in between that, I'm gonna go and enjoy a little bit of sunshine because the weather is beautiful today. And then later tonight, me and Jay are gonna walk to the movies because we're going to an advanced screening of the new Superman movie, which Jay is very excited about. I feel like I'm like somewhat excited, but he's definitely very excited about it because he loves Superman and like just the superhero kind of movies. So it should be a good time. Good morning, everybody. Oh, look at my sunflowers. Beautiful. Good morning. I'm going to meet up with my friend Tanae. We're going to go on a dog walk. Mills and her dog Daphne are friends, though sometimes Millie can be a bitch. So I'm hoping that she will not be like that on this walk. But I think we're gonna go get coffees or matchas or something and then just walk around for a bit, enjoy the morning, have some chin wags, you know, all that jazz. So let's go. This is my outfit. I'm just wearing shorts. I'm wearing all Lulu t-shirt, Lulu training shorts, Lulu sports bra. Just an all Lulu outfit. But yeah, my skin's looking really bronzed today. I went for like no makeup, so I literally only have tinted sunscreen on. I have a little bit of under eye corrector to brighten my under eyes. No concealer, no foundation, anything like that. We just did blush and bronzer and did our eyebrows. And that's basically the look. So let's go meet my friend Tanae. I am back from my walk with Tanae. I've been back for a little bit now. I'm just making myself some lunch currently, or I'm starting to make my lunch. I'm gonna have a pasta salad kind of thing. So I'm gonna make some noodles. These are like veggie noodles, so they have like a ton of vegetables in them. And then I'm gonna cut up some cucumber and tomato and then do a whole can of tuna for my protein. I'm feeling a bit weird. Like, I don't know if I'm getting sick or what is going on, but I have like this really big shiver and I've had this like subtle headache. But I also am like, Chelsea, is it because you had 2 coffees before 10 a.m. Because it could be that. And I feel like sometimes I do this to myself. So I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling a bit bleh today. That's why I'm also wearing a literal full tracksuit in the apartment because I feel freezing. I turned the air conditioning lower so that it's not as cold in here, but I still just feel cold and just off. I don't know. I feel like I could be getting sick. There's a lot of like summer flus going around, so I have avoided getting sick, knock on wood, for so long. I didn't even get sick this winter. I could not tell you the last time I was sick. Like, it could have been a year ago. Like, I haven't been sick in so long. This is the longest I've ever gone. And Jay has been sick multiple times and I have not got it. I don't know what kind of immune system I currently have, but I honestly think, and this is not sponsored, okay? I honestly think it is my tribiotic that is stopping me from getting sick. I pay for this myself. I'm on like a subscription service for it, and it's the Array Tribiotic Daily Gut Immune and Vaginal Probiotic. I've been taking this for 6 months. I think I'm on month 7 now, maybe even longer. I don't even know what month I'm on, okay? I've been taking this for so long, it feels like. But I have not gotten sick since I incorporated this into my life. So I think it could be the immune support. It's supposed to have the immunoglobulin binder. I think I've talked about this before, but it's supposed to like attach to bad things in your gut and it like removes them, and I think it might be doing exactly what it says, because I don't know how. I mean, knock on wood, watch me get like the worst sickness ever after this. But I just have not gotten sick. I haven't had a stuffed up nose. I haven't had like a flu. I haven't had anything in so long. And I used to get sick all the time. Don't know what it is, but I'm not complaining. Also, my bangs are just at that like awkward length right now. I'm trying to grow them out. They were a moment, but we're growing them out again. And I'm just gonna get them to be past my chin. And then I'm not having bangs again. Because you know what? It's not for me. If you're living an active lifestyle and you run a lot, don't get bangs. Take it from me. It makes absolutely no sense. But, is this boiling yet? Okay, you're basically boiling. We're putting these in. I'm starving. I'm also gonna, what am I doing? See, like, what was that? I was gonna put the lid on the bowl. My brain recently is just mush. I think it's because I have been having too much caffeine early in the morning. So I really need to stop doing that, but it's so hard when you're like going on a coffee walk or a caffeine walk, and I'm like, I love a nice latte. So it's hard for me to say no. I mean, I could have got decaf, realistically. I think that's something I need to start doing in the near future. But yeah, walk was really good. Love a girly chat debrief with Daphne and Millie. They love each other, but they seem to snap at each other every time we go on a walk, and then the rest of it's fine. It's like they just have a moment where they're like, and then they're like, oh, we're best friends. Let's walk and be good girls together. So don't know what was going on with that, but yeah, always good to see Tanae. I'm gonna make myself a decaf tea now because the decaf tea is always lovely, and we're gonna make my lunch. So I'll show you guys how I make my little veggie pasta salad, and also how I make an at-home dressing. Though sadly I'm all out of my red wine vinegar because that was my OG for salad dressing, but it's okay. We can use balsamic. I'm just all over the place. Let me show you guys. Is my pasta salad. So like I said, it is the vegetable pasta. We have tomatoes, cucumbers, and then a whole can of tuna and some feta cheese. And then for the dressing, so easy to make a dressing at home, guys. Like, you literally do not need to buy store-bought dressing. All you need is olive oil, a vinegar of choice. I use balsamic for this, so you mix those two together. More olive oil than vinegar. Then you're gonna add in salt, pepper. I like to add in like a lemon seasoning to add in that like zest. And then you put a little tiny bit of sugar or honey or something to sweeten it. The sweetness balances out the vinegar. It's perfect. So yeah, this is what I made. So good. One of my favorite lunches. Like, I always am having some sort of salad for lunch. Just my favorite thing to have. So yeah, I'm gonna have this. I also made myself a tea. I've just been doing some work on my laptop and watching a YouTube video with Millie here, who is absolutely passed out cold from her walk. That's loud. Good morning. I'm off to an event, so come along with me. Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday. I don't know what I'm saying. I've just been out of it all day today, but I'm going to the gym. I'm going to do a full body session because I haven't lifted at all this week, honestly. I've just been doing a bunch of different kind of workouts, also running. So yeah, we're going to do full body. I'm hoping this will like make me feel better. I just felt like anxious today. I think my coffee this morning we put new espresso beans in and I feel like they're stronger than what we were drinking before, because I don't know, I've just felt anxious all day. Like, those espresso beans are hitting, okay? So I'm gonna go work off some of that energy, anxiety, whatever you want to call it, and come along with me.